So apparently, this movie was a thing for a while now. I believe since April this year, and I didn't know. I am actually a very, 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 very huge Dynasty Warriors fans. Like, I remember growing up, we would always play the latest and greatest Dynasty Warriors game, even the weirdly stupid customizable character. I don't get why modern games like do customizable characters. Like, that shit's so stupid. Like, bro, an OC ain't as fun as fighting as Mighty Damn Luble. Like, it's just not. Speaking of Mighty Luble, bro, this man was a complete tank in this movie. Like, I don't believe I've seen a more accurate depiction of Mighty Luble in my life. Like, see, growing up, let me tell y'all a little something about me. Growing up playing Dynasty Warriors, I don't want to say I was great or anything. I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I was an elite. I was an elite warrior among low-class scum. Like, I mean bodies in the thousands on the regular. Like, it was nothing. I took on armies single-handedly with no help. But as soon as Mighty Luble came, every bit of my bravado, all of my Saiyan pride, just completely went out the window. Why, you may ask? Oh, well, it's just this thing called Mighty Luble is a god. He is a demigod. Like, this man scared me, bro. And it's in a game. A game character. Pixels scared me, bruh. I was shook. Why? Because nothing I do could stop him. And it had multiplayer, which, you know, me and my little brother, we went ham on. Like, bro, this was my favorite brother, bro. Like, he's kind of like seriously, he was. Like, this man, me and him would always like have a whole anime freaking battle with the Mighty Luble, because when he came on the scene, we had no choice but to hold him back while the other guy took on the main threat. Like, it was always me being the dude. Like, I was literally my brother's Vegeta. Like, I was literally the one. I was taking the punches while he was taking on the boss. I had to hold him back. I had to hold Mighty Luble back from getting to kill us both. And I would always get fodderized. Like, I would hang in there for a good little minute. But let's be real. I stood no ghost of a chance against this man, this god. He had Black Air Force energy nonstop. And in the movies, bruh, he had no chill. Like, this man was literally a god. Like, when I say he was a god, I mean that in the most literal sense. He was Thor, Odin's son. You would have thought this was an MCU movie from the way they did Mighty Luble. They gave him pure lightning abilities and hacks. Like, this man was so powerful in this movie. I don't know what I was watching. And then, like, towards the end of the movie, it turned into a literal Dragon Ball Z fight. Literally, it was a 3v1, and man, the fight choreography in these movies was amazing. Like, bro, every fight was so good, bro. But besides near the beginning of the movie where it was this weird mist, and that's how I knew I was getting set up for some weird magical shiz. I was like, bro, what kind of is this? Like, what am I watching right now? This is so weird to me. Like, I've seen some weird stuff in adaptations when it comes to video games, or, you know, in any media being adapted into the live action genre, but this was so weird to me. This looked kind of weird. Like, I was like, so we have magic now. Like, I'm not sure if we fully had magic. In fact, I know we didn't fully had magic in the Dynasty Warriors game. It was always just like over exaggerated game mechanics and you know, concepts. It was never full on sorcery. But like, bro, when I'm telling you, when I saw that flag of the Hans, bro, I had nothing but nostalgia. Like, I feel like this is what the movie was banking on, pure freaking nostalgia cringe. And I was nostalgic throughout. And I was only here for Luble. I knew that they were gonna make him a beast. I don't know how I knew. I never knew this movie existed until I was just scrolling through my freaking popular list, and I was like, this was a movie? This is a movie, bro? And like, it was so interesting. Like, it wasn't good and it wasn't bad. It was right in the middle. These are those type of movies where you're like, this movie's not getting a sequel. Yeah, it's like that. Like, it was competent enough to be a good movie on its own, but it was pretty sure it's not getting a sequel. But bro, and I love the humanity they gave Luble. Like, again, you wouldn't expect this. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect them to give so much depth into a man who was literally a murder machine. This man was a pure Black Air Force. This man had no chill. Anything and everything in his way died. And then, like, towards the end of the 3v1, bro, you could feel like the warrior in Luble like getting chipped away. He was like, I wanted to finish this fight, but his woman needed him. And I think that's the best part about these kind of characters, where they're seen as basically unstoppable forces of nature, but that one person that gives them the humanity. This is why I always say a man is meant to be with a woman, because it brings out that humanity that they get drowned out in through all of the war and all of the pain. Like, especially when you're dealing with literal warriors, where they have to close themselves off emotionally to get the job done. But this right here, I loved all of the scenes with Lubo and his significant other. It was so beautiful. Like, bro, like that little gesture he did when he stabbed himself in the arm, bro. Like, it almost got me in the feels, bro. Like, I can't even capture you. I'm looking like, Lubo, no, don't make me care about you. Because again, I still hate Lubo. Don't get it twisted now. I remember every single virtual bruise and cut and slash this idiot gave me. I still hate you, bruh. But at the same time, bro, I feel you, bro. Like, I've been there with that vulnerability. It hits you, G. Like, I feel you, Lubo. I feel your pain. I understand you. I truly do. You were just doing what you had to do, bruh. The job had to be done, and you were the best one for the job. And also, the thing with the whole seeing the future thing, they do a lot at you in this movie, but it also made it more good. So honestly, my final rating for this movie, I'm gonna give it a solid, you know what? I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna give it a 7.8 out of 10 because I was actually enjoying it. The acting was a little clunky and the exposition was weird. Didn't understand the lick of it. It was Chinese. I don't speak Chinese, obviously, so you know there's that too. Subtitles wasn't working, so I just had to work what I was given and only use visual aids. So yeah, this movie was great. I enjoyed it. It was cheesy and campy, but it was awesome at the same time. Let me know if you guys even saw this movie, if you knew this movie existed. I didn't, but it was interesting to find out. So like, comment, subscribe to all the good stuff, and I will see y'all later. Peace.